much. I'm Jeff Mullen, founder and CEO of Dynamics. We started Dynamics to solve some of the largest problems in payments, and we have. We've raised over $40 million. The last round was a $35 million round led by Bain Capital Ventures. Today, Dynamics is for the first time going to take its revolutionary technology and apply it to dumb, static, everyday credit cards. We're best known for our interactive cards, cards that have buttons on them. Consumers can select different options at the point of sale, different payment products, different payment options, and can get different services from banks with every purchase. So today we're going to take our technology and actually apply it to your everyday debit and credit card purchases. Right now, because of low interchange debit and because of low volume prepaid, they cannot support high affinity long-term loyalty systems. So these cards are not able economically to support those systems to get the increase in volume, the increase in acquisition, and the increase of retention you would normally get with a long-term high affinity reward system. So today Dynamics deploys the first ever instant collect and win games on credit cards, on debit and prepaid cards. Instantly at the point of sale when you make a purchase, you get a collect and win game piece. Those collect and win game pieces have a very low cost, usually a couple of basis points or even a fraction of a basis point, but they provide the consumers with orders of magnitude more perceived value. So if you collect sets of game pieces, you can win different prizes. Today, to show one of our prepaid deployments, we actually have invited Brandon Nowak, Group Head of Prepaid at KeyBank.
Thanks, Jeff. Ever since I met Jeff and the team from Dynamics, I've been just utterly impressed with their ability to be innovative in payments. And we're currently working on a whole bunch of concepts that are in whiteboard, I'll call it, stage, but we expect to bring to market in the next 12 months. The one that's particular for the focus of today's discussion is for our prepaid card business. What we're trying to solve for, what we've solved for, is shifting consumer behavior. So adding to that complexity of consumer behavior, our products that we're deploying will be actually through corporate and business clients. So our corporate and business clients have to pay end consumers. So the consumer, the cardholder in this case, is an extension of our client. What we're trying to do, what we're trying to solve for. So we're trying to solve for ATM diversion to point of sale. We need to convert check-heavy, cash-heavy consumers away from the ATM with one swipe to get cash into a more convenient, safer, cost-effective way through a prepaid card. So what we've done is we've said and stepped back and said, all right, how do we do this? If we incent folks, we can do this. We have rewards, we have loyalty, we have all these different platforms at KeyBank and across the financial services industry, but none of them are really real time. So when I met Jeff, one of the things he introduced me to was his rewards-based platform and his platform that is real time. So we've leveraged that, and what we're going to demo for you today is leveraging his rewards platform to incent consumers to drive them away from the ATM and make them go to now the point of sale and the internet to make purchases to drive volume through interchange. Jeff?
Great. So if we can turn to the PC, Jonathan's going to demo the KeyBank Instant Treasure Hunt reward system. What this is that you get game pieces every time you spend a set amount of money. And what you're doing is you're incentivizing purchases so you can move purchase volumes from ATMs to net purchase volumes so you can gain revenue off of interchange. If we were doing a reward system like this and a collect and win game system for debit cards, you may see it on swipe because you're trying to motivate and grow affinity over swiping the actual product. You get a game piece and it's randomly provided to you. We can actually set the odds different for different game pieces so that you can have different economics and different levels of affinity from segment to segment. You saw the game board as we scrolled down. You can see all the different keys. Those come to life as you earn them. You then see a listing. Jonathan most recently earned Blue Key 49, and you see the transactions underneath this. So right now, Jonathan's going to go make a real live purchase on Amazon. Once again, this is the only issuer-funded off-base reward system on the planet. What you actually do is we actually receive auth data from all major processors, and we actually do all the decisioning. We provide the game pieces to the consumers instantly, so they actually get the game pieces before they put the card back in their wallet. So Jonathan's made a purchase. We're now going to go to the interface, and we're going to refresh that, and we're going to see that Jonathan now has earned game piece, Blue Game Piece 49. We're going to go look at the email associated with that, and you can see he just got an email at 11:07 a.m. You can see that he got his key. Actually, we didn't refresh the screen before. This is the actual refresh. So we got purple key 24. You can actually see it lists in this email that it's Amazon purchase. What's interesting is this is the most highly engaging form of communication now for issuers. When people make purchases, they're now getting presents, and those presents are potential rewards. And the level of open rates on these emails blows away anything that the issuers have currently seen. So this becomes a primary form of engagement for the consumers. This actually becomes where you can put in your coupons, you can put in your marketing campaigns, you can put in your extra data. This is actually the key interface that people interact with. What's interesting about actually listing the purchase transactions is because of those high level engagements, you're actually seeing reduced fraud on these products because people are have more affinity for the products and are noticing fraud faster and quicker. We also just launched this product on credit cards with UMB on a travel rewards product. It's geographic areas you earn, and when you collect different sets of geographic areas, you actually get travel awards to those geographic areas. It's very fun and engaging. So I see I have a minute left, so in the immortal words of Steve Jobs, just one more thing. So Dynamics has tried to always figure out, and we're going to switch to the overhead, it's always tried to figure out how to improve all the technologies that exist in payments. Since 1968, we've always had this black magnetic stripe. Over the last 30 days, Dynamics has introduced a technology on well over a dozen products where we actually, for the first time, co-brand the magnetic stripe. So we take the largest area of unexplored branding and we brand it. So Longer Burgers cards that just launched, you can see there's a beautiful American flag on the back of the card. Upper Deck, you did baseball. You can see there's a beautiful baseball field on the magnetic stripe. Basketball, it actually looks and actually has the texture of a real basketball. So we are right at the booth around the corner. We'd love to spend some time with you and show you all of our products. Thank you very much.